And it's
board, no,
over.
Amrita?
Arjun resigns, and Magnus just did
Magnus
like
shakes
this.
his
He was
head.
like, that was a task to do.
I would say is that you need tremendous self-belief to beat Magnus from such positions. Like, सच बोलूं ना तो मतलब मेरे माइंड में ऐसे चल रहा है कि how to beat Magnus, who is the world champion, who is arguably one of the greatest endgame players in the world, from such a simple position. Like there is nothing much happening at stone. But I think this is where it's not about logic, it's about believing yourself, and that is what these youngsters do admirably well.
Hello guys, welcome back. The game has started and we're just going to be watching it immediately. In f3 d5 we have Reti on the board now, gone to cattle in bishop g4 by Arjun Erigasi. He is black and we are going to be flipping the board. He goes bishop g4 here. He goes bishop g4 here. Yes, he is happy to take the knight away because you can see the pawn structure is light squared and he will put another pawn on the light square. So he is definitely fine to get rid of that bishop. He's going down to 4 minutes. Is he considering bishop g6 right now? Because that may not be the best idea. If he does queen g6 here, then rook g7. That's the idea of Arjun's last move, knight e8, so that he can stop the sacrifice by getting his rook to g7, and this is just a piece up. So as of now, it's not happening. The sacrifice here is not happening, guys.
And Arjun Neri, guys, he's back on your screen, guys. He's looking really, really sharp here. The thing about Arjun, guys, is that when he loses, he's upset. But he makes a very quick comeback. That's his forte.
So happy our chat loves the movie e4. So that's great to see it right now.
Amrita,
Italian is happening.
b4 is stopped. Now bishop g5. Arjun goes for pinning the knight on g5. So now the knight is pinned to the queen. h6 played by Magnus. Is he going to play g5, Amrita?
No.
Oh no, he goes bishop d7. Rook e1. Okay. And maybe in his mind now, the move that he wants to play is d4.
Completely agree. With the king in the center, definitely a lookout. Is it the time to go g5? Or is it time to be very calm, meditate and do castle?
And Magnus is looking a little bit like ऐसे हंसते हुए चेहरा है ना उसका today.
First round he won. Actually, that first round, I think definitely it was not the best game per se. There were a few moments, and I am hopeful that this game Arjun is really able to, find some deadly moves.
To develop my knight. Knight d2 has been played. Good move. What is he thinking about? Because I think he has only two moves at his disposal.
Which
one is short castle. The other one is to play g5. Okay, d4 played by Arjun.
He played knight f1 here.
Arjun can't take, no, because take
Correct,
and bishop
correct.
f2
He
was
went
coming.
knight
So Arjun
f1, but no, he could have taken. ऐसा नहीं है. It was equal. The position was still unclear. So definitely
but knight
he could have
f1
taken,
looks
but
bad, no?
there was another consideration where he could consider bishop f2 as well. So this was all bishop e5 as well. This was all very unclear. He went knight f1, which favors black in a big way. F4 is not possible. This bishop is gone.
Bishop
like
on
h5,
g3
h4.
saying my life is just completely locked up.
Ruined, completely ruined. So long castle is a very strong idea.
So the point is that when Magnus switches on his A game, it's very difficult for almost any player in the world to sort of withstand his force. So here Magnus is clearly looking in his element. But the thing is that Arjun is usually saving such positions against many world-class players. Will he be able to do that against Magnus as well is the question.
That is, but here I doubt, because if you just look at the flow of the game, Magnus has long castled, in fact, right now, and we are at the same position where you were considering knight d5. Problem is
Yeah,
that
instead of
the
knight
moves are
d5,
very
I'm
easy for
thinking,
black.
but also, psychologically, to
Hmm.
think that Magnus would long castle when he has already pushed his pawn to a5
Huh.
already shows his understanding of the game. And actually, his bd7 move seems like a new idea, yeah, to me, like it never played before.
Take, and the e8 square is also gone, which means the queen will
f8,
have
f8.
to go to
That's why
f8.
he wanted to play queen f8. That's why he went rook e8. That's the point.
Ah, maybe he has a choice of rook d8 or ef5.
Correct.
Oh, even queen i4. He had a
No,
choice of queen a4 also.
queen. Oh, did he take it?
Yes, he took it.
Oh, Arjun has made an intermezzo, guys. Queen takes a4 because
Yes.
now the bishop on a7 is hanging. अरे क्या ही mess हो गया पोजीशन में देखो ना bishop is hanging on f5 bishop is hanging on a7. Wow, what a position. But I think Magnus will go king b8, right? That seems like the most natural
King
move.
b8 or first take and then king b8.
दूसरा knight. What's Acha,
Oh,
दूसरा knight because now rook e1 e8 is
yes,
defended. But
exactly.
Amrita, what happens to bishop takes d5? Now if bishop takes d5, knight g4 is winning, right? That's
You
his
mean knight takes
point.
d5?
No, knight g4 I
Ah,
thought here.
correct, correct. Exactly, this is winning. You are right. You
Knight
can.
g4. Oh, he blocked the d file. Do you see now knight c6 check?
Ha.
The rook cannot go to d8 because the bishop is on d5.
Book.
Yeah,
Book
Magnus
move.
Carlsen is unbelievable. Oof, what a move by Magnus.
Arjun, look, he just realizes and he's super upset. Like in that sense, he realizes right now.
Arjun realizes that against Magnus, he has to up his game to another level. And guys, this is amazing training for Arjun
Yes.
because to get to play the world champion 2 days in a row, it's not just aaj ka finals, kal bhi hai. So if Arjun loses today, he will get another set of 4 games tomorrow. And this very sort of learning experience will mold him into a stronger player.
Hmm. That is true.
Let's go
Oh,
to
and
live
it's
board, no,
over.
Amrita?
Arjun resigns, and Magnus just did
Magnus
like this.
shakes his
He was
head.
like, that was a task to do.
I am still hoping for a very interesting next game. If he can win one game and put Magnus under pressure, that would be epic.
E4, C5, Sicilian on the board, Allapin, that too. Sagar, I'm gonna flip the
Let me
board because
flip.
Arjun, we are going to
Oh,
support.
Alapin.
Please
Alapin.
say
I
about
think,
this opening.
look, Alapin is a great choice by Magnus because it's a very solid opening. D5 played by Arjun, queen d5, d4. And now generally this leads to isolated queen pawn positions after cd4, cd4 type of things. But you should not capture it so soon. Why? Because when you take cd cd, the c3 square is cleared for the knight on b1 to move to that square. So for now, Arjun can actually wait and keep that pawn on c3. Magnus does need a draw only, but on
Correct.
the other hand, he's not this kind of guy who will grovel for a draw. He will fight from it
Hmm.
with equal sort of thing.
Game because Magnus decides to take on b6 after
Yeah.
some thought.
Yeah,
As
that's what I was asking you, that is it so bad or what? But
it's not the best, but I think what Magnus is thinking, can he defend this? And he's confident of defending this. Rook d1. Oh, in fact, Magnus did short castle and went rook d1, and now rook
one second.
a4.
No, one second, Amrita.
Yes, please.
Rook short
You
castle, king e7 was played. And it's just to show the point to the viewers, it's very important that you keep your king in the center and not castle. Because many times we think that castling might be better. But if black had castled instead of king e7 there, then white would have taken the d file with rook f d1, and you can no longer sort of contest it because
hmm.
you have there's no rook that can come on d8. But with king on e7, now if you play rook f d1 as Magnus did, then you don't have to worry about the rook entering the d file. So anyway, let's go to the game. Rook d1, rook a4 played by Arjun. Very interesting move. Attacking the knight. Knight to d3 has been played. And now Arjun, see, the main point is if Arjun doubles down the a file, with rook ha8, then there is a3, and there's no way to make tangible progress there. I would say is that you need tremendous self belief to beat Magnus from such positions. Like, सच बोलूं ना तो मतलब मेरे माइंड में ऐसे चल रहा है कि how to beat Magnus, who is the world champion, who is arguably one of the greatest endgame players in the world, from such a simple position. Like, there is nothing much happening at stone. But I think this is where it's not about logic, it's about believing yourself, and that is what these youngsters do admirably well. Like, if you think about logic in such situations, you will feel like you cannot win at all against someone. But if you just think, what is my next best move in the position? Like, what is the best move in the position here? Okay, best move, best move, best move. Then, before you even know it, you may even beat Magnus. So, for all the people who have always been worried that how can I beat a higher rated player? How can I beat a strong player? How can I beat an IM? How can I beat a GM? Don't get into this logical thought that, oh, he's beaten this player, he's playing chess from 12 years, he has studied 120 books, I have studied only 5 books, how can I beat him? That is a very big fallacy. You just have to just play the best moves. That's what Arjun is doing. Bishop a6 now. Yeah, there you have it, guys. This is going to end in a draw pretty soon, because now take, king e4, and the e6 pawn falls. With this, Magnus Carlsen wins the first day of the finals against Arjun, and we will now move to the second day of the finals tomorrow. 2.5 has been the score. Magnus quite strong today, playing great chess. Arjun not playing his best chess, but we look forward to making a comeback tomorrow.